heard, bright-eyed maiden, a story about a fisherman?
Hey, did it go dark here all of a sudden? It did, didn't it?
My dear,
I'm guessing this
have
is
you ever heard the most
story
curious
related, right?
Which one precisely?
Oh, why did he
And
leave?
apparently it
You've got to see it, Mr. Junior.
turned the
Got to
game's
see what's going
performance
on.
to uh uh-huh, yeah. Things are happening.
Come no closer!
These aren't Tenebrous' men.
How do you know, Avil?
I have a good memory.
What?
What is happening here?
Oh, can it really be you?
Who else? Answer me, Knight.
Oh, it's so good to see you. I remember how you solved the Merchant Guild's troubles in Floster. Oligar, everything's fine.
What a day. What's happening, you ask? Prince Adrian arrived at our headquarters with his retinue. He wanted to see the sentry golems. And then, out of nowhere, a sinister darkness. We were ambushed by assassins. They attacked the prince's retainers. When they had beaten their way through, they put magic shackles on the prince. Tenebros is here now too. He won't let anyone approach the prince. Horus is going to deal with him. I'm guarding the gates, but I'll let you through.
Thank you, Oligar. Your loyalty is commendable. And you, Avil, what are you doing here?
I'm already gone. I'm sure you can manage without me from here on.
Where are you again? Okay, let me take a quick power break before I go there. Alrighty. What's gonna happen here? I wonder. Wonder. Okay, now we have a bit more mana though. That's good. Yeah, we wanna keep all of those items for now. Alright, what's gonna happen here? Let me just talk to this vendor real quick. And make sure he doesn't have any more units. Nope, okay. Not this time. Alright. So, what the hell? Mr. Assassins?
Throw down your weapons.
But then we would be unarmed. We are...
Can someone explain what's happening here?
It's
Yeah,
too late in
Tenebros.
the game for words. If you're loyal to the crown, draw your weapons. We must defend the prince.
Do not be so hasty. We're the ones protecting the prince.
Lies! You turned day to night with magic so your assassins could attack the prince's retinue.
Not just assassins, you'll notice. Among those who attacked the prince, there were also knights of the guard. An awkward turn of events, no?
Who do I believe? Which of you is truly loyal to the crown?
Who indeed? Aranox, of course. You recognize the name? He's stronger than ever before. Strong enough, perhaps, that he was able to charm our valorous knight.
You believe that liar? Aranox is Tenebros' mentor. All these black-cowled miscreants are in it together. Surrender, knave, and I'll spare your life.
Where's my spell book when I need it?
I mean, they won't let me do this, right? Like, I have to do this no matter what. So I don't really have a choice here. Not sure if they did the right thing here, that they don't want a lot. What they, you know, when at some point you don't really have a choice, anyways. Yeah, sure, like whatever. I mean, okay, I have no choice. Like, I have to do this. The game will not allow me, will literally not allow me to pick otherwise. So, and it's a very strong enemy with a lot of magic power and arcane knowledge. But the army is not that good. It's just a bunch of Death Knights and some Dark Adepts. So I guess it's just the enemy that is actually really strong. And I get an extra cavalryman as well. It's nice. So it all gonna boils down to like how powerful his spells are, and thankfully we actually move first. And we have this awkward thing in the middle that is gonna prevent me from attacking really well. So I think I just want to move everybody here, so I can actually attack them properly. That should be good enough. And thankfully we still have our set that will reduce a lot of the damage that he can possibly deal to me. Yep. And this is precisely why cavalrymen are bad. Because they attack, they dealt 0 damage, and they just died, and they will just basically die to like all those units attacking them. So a bunch of Dark Adepts is actually kind of scary, so I think I'm gonna basically try to weaken them as much as possible with Shroud and Weakness. That's gonna be my strat for now. Let's see how well it does. Unfortunately, you cannot really attack them here. Yeah, the knight apparently turned the game's performance to absolute crap. So I could kill one of them if I don't do critical strike, right? Or I could kill a bunch of Death Knights. The problem is, like, I will have to attack Death Knights anyways once they cast their taunt. So I could just as well try. But if I move here, I still won't be able to attack them. If I move here, then the Death Knights will be able to attack me. So I think I'm kind of forced to attack those Death Knights there anyways, unfortunately, with the Firehand Golems. I don't think the Dark Adepts, they didn't have fatal strikes, right? Blade of Death. Wait, is Blade of Death... Does it have like a cooling strike? Oh, extra turn, that's bad. So thankfully they just went, yeah, wait for the cavalrymen, that's fine. So if Blade of Death has a cooling strike, then that's gonna be problematic. Does it? Like, I cannot even check this turn. So now I know at least that they have a bunch of offensive spells. Probably, right? That's their main thing. I'll still prefer to attack the Dark Adepts here if I can. Really kill them this way. And I think they have like very high resistance anyway, so they probably wouldn't die to the Royal Mage's attack. That attack is going to be reduced in half regardless. Those Death Knights should die to burning there. I cannot, unfortunately, spellbind. I anybody. There's nothing else I can do. Verdict is whatever. It actually didn't deal any damage because of our increased resistance preparation. What? Oh no, they actually stole both of my Firehand Golems buffs. That's not good, especially the preparation. Wait, what? Oh, they didn't. They just removed preparation, but they stole the increased resistance for some reason. That's weird. Okay, so we could just finish off the Death Knights there, but I guess they should die anyways. So just gonna wait. Oh man, I was really enjoying the smooth 60 FPS in combat, but now it's gone. That sucks a little bit. Okay. Yeah. They have just too much magic resistance, right? So attacking them is probably not that good. So I should focus down like the Death Knights here or the Ghosts. So extra armor should be like very effective on the Gargoyles, right? But that being said, probably not gonna use it much anyways. Yikes. Yeah, I don't really have a good way of killing the Dark Adepts now that I think about it. It's probably gonna have to be between Firehand Golems and Royal Mages because they can increase their each other's damage, right? With vulnerability to fire. Jeez, English is hard. So I think I'm just gonna do this. Do this, but I'm gonna kill the remaining cavalrymen. Well, they're gonna kill themselves anyway, right? The unfortunate reality that they're just gonna attack there anyway, so there's no point wasting this attack here. Sorry, Cavalry man, you were going to suicide anyway, so I took you on my conscience. Okay, so if I do this, okay, I can restore the 60 FPS as long as I don't see the the dark clouds behind me. Alright, and I actually can attack the ghosts here. They're not gonna kill them in return. But the question is whether the Blade of Death actually executes, right? Or not. Because if it does, then it's already game over. I'm actually not sure. Okay, can I resurrect? I can, okay. Good. Just double check it. Blade of Death? Oh yeah, it just deals damage ignoring armor, so that's fine. But nevertheless, I probably still want to restore the Gargoyles, right? Before he can deal more damage to them, because that's my most vulnerable unit right now. I have 110 mana. So action cost me 36. Should not kill them, right? They deal like 500 damage. So they should survive this. And then I can resurrect. It's a bit pricey. I could use the scroll here again, I guess. Because this is an overkill, right? So I think I'm gonna take a risk here. Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that because then my FPS are gonna go to shit. So we just attack here or move here. Still won't be able to attack those guys in back, I think. So I just want to make sure they're burning, and then so fire mages can hopefully kill like one of them. Did I steal back increase resistance? Apparently, yeah. So they are still debuffed with damage decrease, and weakened. So are those Dark Adepts, right? So they're debuffed as much as I could possibly debuff them. So what else can I do? I still have my own buff anyways. So I guess I can just heal for now. Right. And what else? Maybe see what they do, right? And then decide my second spell. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, we can kill them there nicely. Or we can actually kill one of those guys here and do the AoE damage. But I think those guys might not even attack me here because they are slowed down, so they might not even have an attack. So I think I'm gonna do this. They might cast the Doom, I guess, so but that's all the more reason to actually attack those Dark Adepts instead. I don't have any debuffs. No, okay. I cannot disable spellbind anybody. Okay, let's see what they do. So the enemy used blindness. Okay, so yeah, that's what we want to dispel basically. And there's the Doom. So yeah, dispelling Firehand Golem sounds like a very good idea. That wastes 2 of their spells. And who else is blinded? Royal Mages, so I can dispel them next turn, hopefully, right? Well, hopefully the Firehand Golems will move before them. Sure, let's use the scroll. Those scrolls I should probably save for when I actually don't have mana, right? And do I want to just attack the ghosts? I'm not dealing any damage to them, actually. With gargoyles, so it's probably fine just to have them where they are. Although this way I'm actually getting some experience on them, right? So let's do that. Because we have to rank them up. As for those guys, yeah, I don't really have to heal anybody. Probably just attack, even though it's not a very good attack, but I have to kill them eventually. And same with the ice elementals, like the ghosts are not gonna do much. The enemy, they still have 60 mana, so they still could have like scary things. They have lifesteal. All I didn't recover is 25 damage to enemy as health. Insidious maneuver, rampage, only use counterattack 2 times, reflect, all units reflect 35% damage back at the enemy unit. I didn't even notice that somehow. So that tells me that all those abilities on the Anarchy tree are not that good. Alright, now we want to dispel the other Royal Mages. Dispel here. Weakness and Shroud are still in effect. So once again, let's wait to see what they do before I cast my second spell. Wait, did they taunt? They did taunt, didn't they? Damn it. And this one actually lasts for 2 turns, so it's super annoying. Can I possibly attack them? I think I could. If I move here, then I probably can. Yeah, I still have... Yeah, Firehand Golems just have, I think, natural high resistance. So that works out. Yeah, and this way we can even AoE, actually. So switch the camera back so we recover our FPS. And we can do the same here. We can just AoE down the Dark Knights and deal some damage to the Dark Adepts this way. Killing one of them actually in the process. And they are still slowed down, I think. So they still... well, they'll be able to attack the Firehand Golems, I think, if they move to this hex. But I think that should be fine. I guess I could have, actually, now that I think about it, I could have dispelled the town, but well, too late. Okay, that was Blade of Death again. Might be actually a good idea to save some mana to resurrect the gargoyles anyways. Dark Adepts are definitely a good unit. Like that is basically the equivalent of the Royal Mages on the Anarchy tree. Like they have a lot of powerful abilities. Their basic attacks weaken enemies as well. Oh, right. So I guess I just wanna resurrect the gargoyles by now. How much mana do they have left? I guess they have still 40 mana left. But I could cast Resurrection one more time if I need to. So cannot really do much here now, right? Those are not really a problem. But I do want to get myself in a position where I can actually attack those Death Knights or just dispel them next turn and then be able to attack the Dark Adepts as well. Yeah, probably want to heal themselves. Same here actually, right? I kind of want to get on that side a little bit and be able to attack all those units. Okay, now I also want to heal up the Royal Mages a little bit. And so I'm guessing the... Oh no, the town is off already, so that's great. So I can just attack one of those Dark Adepts here. So, okay, the negative effects are still on them. I think this is the last turn though, where that's the case. Guess I can go up here, right? And then I hopefully will get an extra damage from attacking from above. Yeah, that's great. So I guess Royal Mages can probably finish off those Dark Adepts, so I should attack here. Oh, they're blocked by ghosts. That's fine. Can just move away. No problem. Still not enough somehow. Okay. I don't think they are deadly though. And the enemy hero will get cast spell no matter what. So I guess There's not much I can do about it. Yeah, they just keep killing the poor gargoyles. Did they actually hit themselves with that spell? So I guess we'll have to resurrect them one more time after all. But this way they at least get some good XP, I think, to rank up quickly. I wanna make sure I can attack them next turn, right? For a second there I thought I'm gonna attack the prince, but I guess he is being protected there. Alright, so now I basically just want to finish off the Dark Adepts. And wait with everybody else, basically, until he casts his spell. So I can resurrect for one last time. Yep. And then basically kill the Death Knights. I'm gonna use a scroll here. Scroll's not enough. And now basically just finish off the Death Knights and we finish this off without losing anybody. Unfortunately, I cannot really attack with the Royal Mages, but I should have enough firepower between those two turns, I think, so... Alright. We dealt with a very strong enemy without losing anybody, so that's good. Then again, I guess he only got 60 XP? That's not a lot. But I guess they had like only one spell that they kept casting over and over, right? Which wasn't too bad. Okay.
Adrian, are you all right?
Thank Eliu, I'm free. You have my gratitude. Report. Any news on the investigation? Quickly now.
There were no survivors at the Mage factory. That's the first thing. The second, the Cult of Unity orchestrated the attempt on your life. The same cult that destroyed the Mage factory.
In that case, hear my next decree. Exterminate this cult as quickly as you can, and bring their leader to me. I need him alive. Now you, Legate. Report.
Your Highness, the Dark Adepts who attacked are all perished or fled. Tenebras has been captured.
I'm going back now. The Citadel must be readied for a siege. Nobody in or out! Seal the doors!
Nobody. Do you want your cultist leader or not?
You're right. Here. This is my personal teleportation scroll. It will bring you directly to the throne room.
Your Highness, watch yourself! Tenebras cast a spell!
Hey, what?
Your Highness, Tenebras has escaped. This proves his adepts are enemies of the crown.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, Horus. If Tenebros wanted to kill me, he's had ample opportunity.
Your Highness, the Dark Adepts are dangerous. I know you have long employed their servants, but Ulagi only knows what they're up to. Exile them from the kingdom before it's too late.
Ah, okay. Did I soft lock myself? Alright, can I still go out of here? Because if I soft lock myself, that's kind of bad. Let me make a new save here, just in case.
Your Highness, Tenebras has escaped.
Arnox's Shadow. Attack Tenebros. Chase down Tenebros. Find out about Tenebros' mentor. So this might result in like a one more fight or something. So let's see if I actually soft lock myself here. As in, like, I cannot really go out and do any side content.
Stop right there.
Or maybe that was just they just said, yeah, close down the town, whatever, whatever. But I can still do whatever the hell I want. Although it's very difficult to play when with FPS like this. So I still want to continue here. Ah, there are like warrior or unit type Warfire Scrolls. I just never bought them because I didn't want them, right? I guess that makes sense. So I guess none of those guys actually got anything new. And I'm guessing I can just, you know, exit and do whatever I want. So they just said that close down the gates and whatnot, but I can still do whatever the hell I want. So I think we may if that's the case, we may as well continue. And maybe if I do continue and succeed, I will dispel this bloody FPS killing darkness.
Stop right there.
But Mother, I just want
That would be nice.
We have openings in the unit right now.
But I guess gargoyles are not good to use right now because, like, I'm gonna be fighting heroes and other powerful units or enemies, right? So I can bring them back again once I get to farm a bit more, right? So they have a chance to rank up.
Ah, here is the hero of Nostria, slayer of villains, monsters, and dark adepts.
No one else is listening, Tenebros. Tell me why you attacked Adrian.
What rubbish. I saved the foolish boy from death. Both those foolish boys even, Adrian and Horus.
Rubbish, is it? It seems to me that I rescued Adrian from your assassins.
The truth is, unfortunately, complicated. Why do you think I left this portal open behind me? I wished to talk to you alone. I knew only you would have the courage to follow me to this dying shadow world. Now, as I said before, my former mentor, Aranox, is behind the attempt on the prince's life. Thankfully for the prince, I'm already on his trail. I infiltrated the prince's retinue and disarmed Aranox's sneak assassins when the time was right. Now I'm absolutely certain it's him. But how? Aranox is dead. He was my last victim. He had to die, for he was leading the Dark Adepts on a path to war with the whole world. Aranox almost destroyed our whole endeavor. He was also in the way of my career. Rather convenient circumstances, don't you think? On the other side of this gate, beyond the armies of shadows and monsters, there are ruins. That's where I killed Aranox. And that's where, I believe, he was resurrected. Explore the ruins. As for me, plenty of work awaits. Farewell.
I really wish I didn't have to kill your buddies. Like, you're not that bad, you're just pragmatic, right? Ooh, our favorites, Hollow
Looks like they're
Blades.
defending something.
I didn't miss to fight those guys. And a ton of them too. God damn it. Well, it's an equal enemy, but it's annoying nonetheless. All right. How nice to have the 60 FPS back. Let's see. So we probably classically want to focus down the Hollow Warriors. And slow down the Soul Eaters and the Hologriffins, right? So we cast Torpor and then something else. I'm gonna make sure I can attack the Hollow Warriors with Sentry Golems here. Because Ice Elementals will use their AoE there. So I could just increase the initiative of Ice Elementals instead of slowing everybody. But at the same time, slowing down the Hollow Warriors to 1 is also pretty good. So I think I'm still gonna cast Torpor regardless. So my AoE could go anywhere, actually. Excuse me. Depending on how those guys will move. So I want to make sure I can actually attack the Hollow Warriors here. Well, I guess the Hollow Blades will stand in my way, will they not? So that is a little bit unfortunate. But I cannot attack them with my ability there. AoE here. Maybe AoE there. So we could Torpor and Weaken, I guess. And then Royal Mages can disable their abilities. I think that should be fine. So we do Torpor here for sure. And then save second spell for a little bit longer. I still want to AoE there because I need to deal with the Hollow Warriors regardless. Because they're just gonna deal like a lot of damage from up there. So let's make sure we disable them. Yeah, weakening here is not necessarily good because no other unit will engage me. So lowering their damage by a maximum is probably the best. I could even blind them. Let's see how many more we can actually kill. Yeah, so we get to move with everybody else basically. I guess I won't be able to attack them there. So I still might want to blind them or shroud them or whatever, right? Right, one Griffin down. Still attack them there, although it's not gonna deal a whole lot of damage, but I guess now I want to actually AoE here for sure, not that they grouped up nicely. So we can just, what's the cheapest? Blindness is probably cheapest here, right? Let's blind them. So let's get maybe on the Sentry Golems. AoE here. Just one turn where we cannot do anything because of Taunt, or just wait, right, for the Taunt to wear off. They're also down to a crawl anyways. Alright. Now we can attack whoever we want. So I think I'm wasting damage there, right? So I should probably attack somebody else, like the Soul Eaters there. So now that I know that I'm actually I could be wasting mana by casting spells unnecessarily. I'm gonna stop doing that as much as I like using Rain of Fire. And save that for really, like, you know, for whenever I really need it. Easy so far. Everybody being slowed down like this, they cannot really do anything. We can just pepper them with our range attacks. Okay, so now we have to finish off the Soul Eater. Back a little bit. This one felt unfair, really. But I guess equal enemy, it's not gonna pose any challenge, right? Although I have no sympathy for Hollow Blades. I hate those guys. Easy peasy. I guess we should have used the Gargoyles here, but I think overall I'm not fan of Gargoyles either. I think I'm just gonna stick to my army until I can get a Red Dragon or something. Which we're closer and closer to getting. Like, we need 400 more, so I think that's 2 levels. And maybe some items or something. Or maybe they were like 5,000. I think they were 5,700, but maybe my memory is playing tricks on me. Wait, level 30, 0 out of 1. Is level 30 the maximum? So I can never possibly have a Red Dragon unless I equip a bunch of water. Items? Is that the case? Huh. Could be. So, right. I already... Well, I guess... Maybe buying this is good? Wait, would it actually give me positive morale if I buy this? No. So that doesn't matter really. So I'm already good enough there just to be able to have a power unit and not have any negative morale. But it's not good enough to actually have positive morale, so yeah, because I guess this doesn't give any morale. This just reduces the penalty, right? So if I don't have any bonus morale to begin with, yeah, it's not that good then. So this could be good, because this means that Firehand Golems get to deal critical strikes for 1 more turn. Right? Stone Skin lasts 1 more turn, and that's it. But I think this could be worth just for the Firehand Golems alone, because I'm gonna be using Firehand Golems no matter what, and the critical ability is so powerful that if it can last for longer, I think that's gonna be great. So I think I'm just gonna buy this. And then the next level increases the duration of all effects generated by allied units by 1 turn. So the next level, if you can get it, not sure if you can, would mean that like this would last 1 more turn, which would be nice. This would last 1 more turn, which would be great, right? So yeah. All right. I wonder if I'm getting close to the end of the game or something. Feels like this a little bit.
I'm glad I'm not a Dark Adept. To be stabbed in the back by your own apprentice? I'll pass.
My body is dead, but my spirit is still burning. Who are you, maiden? Why are you here? I will not beg you. Do your thing. Aranox never forgets.
Okay.
What? What are you? Lord of the Void? Yes, everything like she said. Wisdom and power in exchange for service? Be it so. Well, the time of the 1,000 immortals is in the past.
What the hell is he talking about?
Tenebros, it's great that you're here. I will need you as an assistant. A new night vision potion, an improved formula. Let's try. You creep!
I don't think the creep is the word I would use there when I would get poisoned by my apprentice, but sure.
There you are. I've been waiting for you.
How did you get here ahead of me?
While you and Master Tenebris were saving His Highness's life, I tracked down the killers and... Aranox, he's here. I can feel it. Really is him. Makes the hairs on my arms stand to attention. How did he survive? Well, this mishap will soon be rectified. You're here after all.
Where am I exactly?
Don't worry, I've worked it out. There was a cultist standing around picking his nails when I arrived. What a stroke of luck.
Who are you
Now
again?
look, we are in the Cult of Unity's laboratory. This is the first hall. Aranox is hiding in the last. And he's not alone. And that's it. Who'd have thunk those cult boys would be so frail?
Great. I'll go find Aranox.
It's not that simple. The door to the next chamber is hidden behind an intricately locked secret panel. I've had no luck cracking it so far, and I can't open a portal to the other side. But I've almost figured it out. I'll leave you my notes, and a portal to Floster in case you need backup. I'll go report my findings. I'm sure Master Tenebris will be pleased.
Alright, so I guess, yeah, we can still go back from here whenever we want. Unity, so I guess maybe that's not the end of the game, but at least maybe like end of this big chapter here in this area. Interesting. Yeah, I want to go and check like how much more leadership do I need for the dragon? It would be nice to have a dragon in my army. Ah, nice. And the dragon was at the witches there, right? So we have to go there real quick.
I wonder what's going on, my dear man. I brought some turnips for Brahma.
And then you'll bring
Because if I'm close, if I'm remembering this wrong, then I wouldn't mind switching some of my items around for something that gives me like a lot of leadership. And then I could just give up the set bonus for that, right? Okay, how much are you? Yeah, 5,700 as a FOD. So I'd still need 400 more to get one of them. It's funny that I can buy two, even though I could never have two. So can I get 400 leadership somewhere? It's probably not going to be that easy, eh? It's on none of my items. And I know that there are a bunch of items that I sold that possibly could have like a lot of leadership. Because I already have everything I could have possibly have, right? Like I have extra 500 here. I have the extra 300 or 200 from the ring. So actually getting 400 might be too big of a task here, I think. That's unfortunate. Can we not have a dragon? Can we not have a dragon? Where did I sold? There was one vendor to which I sold a bunch of my items. Might have been this one of them, and probably one of them in Floster. So I'm just gonna check them real quick to see if I sold anything that gave like a lot of leadership that I could justify using in order to get the dragon. It's a 2000 life tank. Sounds pretty good to me. You didn't get any new units? No, you did not. There's a bunch of items here. Like, none of those should give me what I want. Let's see. That is 150 leadership. And that is 200. Is that almost there? Okay, so we can use Frost Hammer, which is DLC item, and then the helmet. So I'm missing 50. So I need to find something that gives me 50 or something else that gives me 200. And then I can have a dragon, and then I can give up basically on my set bonus, I think. And a little bit of stats from my weapon here, right? Because I'm guessing if I use the... No, Frost Hammer is a two-handed anyways. So I cannot use a shield. So yeah, I wouldn't be giving up that much. Like a little bit of arcane knowledge, right? And even if I will be unable to cast some of my spells, like if I cannot cast Resurrection, then I may reconsider. But so there should be something in Floster, I think, that should give me this much leadership. I think. Like there's a bunch of like paladin and warrior items here, so one of them should do the trick.
Told you.
I just really want to have a dragon in my army. It was so nice in previous King's Bounty games where sometimes you could buy a dragon really early and they would just tank for you all the entire early game. I'm also missing green dragons from King's Bounty because they were restoring mana with their abilities, so they were really good.
Unpleasant.
All right, let's see. I don't think any of this is actually giving leadership, but let's just check them to be sure. Well, this is 50, but I don't really want to replace my rings, I think. This might be too much, but... Right, because my other ring is actually pretty damn good. So if I can avoid switching it, then I should do that. Okay, this we don't care. Well, there's an armor here. Helmet we already have. Gauntlets. Belt. Yeah, we have a bunch here that we could use that give 50, right? Sadly, nothing that actually gives 200. All right. So which of my here is the least useful? I guess they're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same. I guess the gloves are slightly better. No, the belt is the weakest. Or the same as boots. It's exactly the same as boots. What about my amulet? Well, amulet actually could be good to replace. Do they have anything in amulet slot? Oh yeah, okay. Because amulet just gives me extra fire damage, which I don't really need that much. Because obviously it's gonna boost the dragon's fire damage. Actually, might be worth it. Yeah, never mind. I just replace the boots or whatever. So these boots give 2 armor, and if I replace the belt, it's the same, right? Just replace the belt so it doesn't look weird. Okay. But I guess we're still gonna look weird with the helmet, but... And... Aha! So we lost a little bit of magic power and a little bit of arcane knowledge. And obviously our set bonus. But because we lost set bonus, I guess we can actually replace our... Right? The remaining items. And in this way, we're actually getting back all those stats. Right? Really kind of weird, but actually surprisingly fits, more or less. So in the end, yeah, it is actually better because now we have more arcane knowledge, we have more magic power. The only thing we lost is the set bonus, really. But in return, we got to get the dragon. So let me go and grab one.
Understand all the hoopla around the city's treasury. I wish they paid attention to the merchants.
And with dragon, we solved the problem of initiative because the dragons debuff enemies by -2. So at best, they will be equal if they have all those initiative bonuses, right?
It'll be over soon.
And if they have like a cavalryman with 7 initiative. All right. Now I feel fulfilled. I have a dragon. I will soon have a dragon in my army. So that was the missing piece in the puzzle, basically. I guess if I find something like a chimera or something, you know, on a similar or like a power level like that, then I could consider replacing disciples because I think they're also getting a little bit obsolete. And they even have a good morale for some reason. Brutal force. Ah, okay. So they increase their own morale, so that's nice. Woohoo! We got a dragon. Nice. dragon is amazing because it's super tanky unit that also deals like shit ton of damage. So yeah, could not ask for more. Alright, now I feel like I can continue my march against the Cult of Unity. And I don't think getting the set bonus from whatever those like high level sets is going to be better than the dragon. So if I cannot level up anymore and I cannot get any more leadership in any other way, then yeah, it's probably not worth getting those sets over not being able to use dragon. Now I look kind of like a Valkyrie. That I think about it. Which is not bad.
I don't understand all the hoopla around the city's treasure.
I went the wrong way.
Merchants Guild. This is where the size of the fence.
Need to go there. Wait, did I go wrong? Yeah, I got it the wrong way again. God damn it. Need to go all the way around here.
Do you need a maid, sir? I see you're a serious person and not a local.
Right, this is where they want me to go. To get back to the Cult of Unity's place. Alright. Oh yeah, and the dark sky is gone, I think, unless it's only on above cruises. So my FPS are doing fine. So you were an assassin apparently, but I still cannot remember like where I met you before. So sorry. Traveler, entering the fortifications of the Duke of Gloucester, the greatest of Dukes of Nostra, keeper of the Lorien route and the harbor of Gloucester. Kneel and pay the toll with trepidation and gratitude. Those seeking the Duke's mercy must go to the chambers of his lordship and humbly await his presence. Those wishing to sail to Artisanian, Antis, or Maluk are strongly advised to stay on the path to the docks. Okay.
I need to think about it, I guess.
What? So I guess we have another puzzle here, right? That we need to solve. I know this. I'm familiar with this type of puzzle. So we have a bunch of mirrors here that we'll basically have to order in the right direction, right? Might not have to use all of them, but so I guess it needs to go there, like the beam, right? To open it. And it starts there. Bunch of random items lying around. Could use some more mana. Like if I knew like how much important mana here is, I wouldn't have wasted it on upgrading so many spells, to be honest with you. Not like this. We need to wait a second. How can I? Can I switch it? I get. Wait, really? Do I need to do it that way? It's a little bit annoying. Magic. And then like this. Wait, what? Ah, okay. So it actually has sides, and conveniently I cannot see which is the correct side when it's closed, and I cannot move this when it's open apparently. So yeah, it won't let me move it when it's open, so that is extremely annoying. Yeah, I wish I didn't misclick that. Now I have to spin it around the full circle. Okay, should work. Wait, is it just put up everything up and that's it, and there is no like a catch? I mean, there's gotta be a catch at some point, right? Otherwise, this is just spend a lot of time pressing buttons type of deal. So hopefully there's a catch, right? It's not that simple. So I need to get it there in the middle somehow, right? I'm guessing there was nothing here. Or I'm guessing I need to just get it all the way. Oh wait. So it really is that simple, isn't it? Because if I cannot get it there in the middle, that means I need to get it all the way there to that sphere thing, whatever, right? And if that's the case, then it literally is just a matter of time. There's not that many combinations that you can do, right? Yeah. So it literally is just a matter of time. So they didn't really think that prepared this one well, if you ask me. Because there's you cannot screw it up. You just have to connect all the beams and that's it. Unless I'm missing something, then I'll eat my words, but yeah, it was just that. Well, that was a massive waste of time. What can you do? Who are you? Let me just save normally, just in case, I don't know, I get like a point of no return randomly or something. Realize the Duke of Gloucester. Okay, nothing interesting there, I think. Gisela. Did I meet you before?
Baroness Dardenne. How unexpected.
Oh, Creator, I can't believe my eyes. You're here. I'll tell you everything, but you have to promise you'll take me to Prince Adrian. You're here on his orders, correct?
Correct. Aren't you worried that Prince Adrian will send you to Crucis?
I understand. After everything I had to go through, prison might be the best thing for me now. Aranox has been conducting horrific experiments. He's been kidnapping people and... oh, I can't even describe it. Have you ever seen the soul extracted from a living person? How mana crystals are imbued with their life force? Pains me to admit it, but I assisted him. Unfortunately for me, Aranox needed my knowledge of alchemy.
Whoa. You're even more ruthless than the Black Countess.
Prince Adrian will be my judge. I will accept any punishment, no matter how severe.
Alright, well, at least she's sorry, I guess.
Did
I
you
guess.
know I'm an orphan? There's not a single person in the world to protect me.
But
You can't
what
promise me
now?
a great many things, but I suppose you know what that's worth. Word has it, you killed him. I can't express how grateful I am.
Wait, you were talking to me all this time. Sorry, didn't realize. Anybody? I am locked in cell, got here through porter in Froster, brought turnips to merchant guild and got captured. Help! Oh, okay. Poor guy.
The shores of Rigern. Am I starting to feel homesick?
Okay. Guess we find some random things. Is this like a diary of someone? Yeah, right. Don't wanna reread through that. It's not gonna be it's probably not gonna be pleasant if that's like an experiments diary or something. Some scrolls. Ooh, mana crystals. Probably don't want to use those. Considering they're probably from living people, right?
It's open now. Aranox is right behind this door. He just finished. Is the door locked? Well, of course. Aranox knows you're here, but he won't get away. I haven't told you. I didn't want to give you false hope, but I was successful locking Aranox in his chambers.
You're full of surprises, Gazella. What do we do about the door?
The door operates on a simple mechanism. The statues in the hall must all be facing in the same direction. I'll watch the door while you reorient the statues. I hope Aranox hasn't had time to change the enchantment.
Alright. On to another puzzle, I suppose. Reasons. Okay.
I can't go any further. I'm terrified of Aranox.
Sure. Let me handle this for you.
At every turn, you defeated my creatures. They failed me, but I improved them, made them better, stronger.
Aha, you are making those guys, eh?
Now you must first defeat my new abominations.
Sure. I'll be happy to test out my red dragon. I guess I gotta defeat both? Hard to tell. I guess we still get to explore here a little bit. Could use some more mana. For sure. So for my next playthroughs, I have to, if I ever go play a mage, or not even a mage, like anybody, like I have to be really careful with my mana. I just realized only now like how important it is. But now I actually know which spells are good and which are not, so that makes it easier, obviously. Oh, another poor guy. Damn. I have a good reason to deal with Arnox at least. Alright. My red dragons, finally! Let's see here. Alright, strong enemy. Wait, I still fight him, apparently. And he has a bunch of magic power and arcane knowledge and a bunch of mana, so he's probably gonna cast some nasty spells. And other than that, yeah, the usual the usual blind army. Okay, so I guess now the only weakness of my army is that 3 of 5 units deal fire damage. So I might have to replace some units if I need to face enemies that are immune to fire. Alright, so we are first in initiative. And we have the Hollow Griffins very close to us. But thanks to the red dragons, like all of my army basically moves first, which is fantastic. So I can just slow them down probably with ice elementals. But I want to cast Torpor anyways, because I want to slow down the Soul Eaters. Or I guess... Huh. Because if I wanted to use the AoE, then I would have to focus down the Griffins, I guess. But I probably want to focus on the Hollow Warriors instead. So I think Torporing and attacking with Ice Elementals is probably what I want to do. Do I have any good attacks with Red Dragon? Well, I could just attack here right away. And if I torpor down the Soul Eaters, they won't be able to reach the Red Dragons. So I think that's good enough. Let's try this. And I definitely want Royal Mages buffing the golems, right? Alright, so I think we torpor no matter what here. And what would be my second spell though? Maybe wait to see what they do, but I move first regardless. I could weaken them actually, because I'm gonna need to attack with my red dragon, probably. So I could weaken them. I probably really want to target the Hollow Warriors there. But then I'm not gonna deal critical damage. Well, yeah, I can do AoE there, so let's do AoE. Wait, if I slow them down to 1, will they be able to come here? Ah, I didn't think about that. Let's see. A lot of damage. We want to use AoE there like this. That leaves only 2 Hollow Blades. And then let's see, what do they have? Void Bite. So if they use it, that's gonna be annoying. So I think I'm gonna kill most of the Hollow Warriors now with the Red Dragon attack anyways. So may as well just disable the Griffins here. In case they can actually attack me here, I'm not sure if this counts as a 1 hex here in between and they cannot fly here, or if this is like a 1 hex distance. It's unclear to me currently. Yeah, if I do this, like bunch of the 3 Hollow Warriors die, so there's like only 2 of them left alive, which should do much damage. Sounds good. Ah, look at that beauty. Look at it go. Nice. Man, such a good unit. Like, it's so worth the... And yeah, and I also have the ring, right? Which gives me like 30% increased damage to red dragons. So that's good. That's good. All right, and we can we do? Guess we can finish off the Hollow Warriors, and then cast the Stone Skin on the red dragons, because apparently they are not immune to spells in this game. So let me just remind myself, what do they have? Melee fighter, fiery breath, so they attack two hexes. They are flying, they're Dragon's Fury to remove the initiative. Brutal Force, so morale to themselves, and Strength of Mind. Yeah, so they are immune to madness, mind control, and so on. And obviously they can do Wall of Fire, which is fantastic. So now my plan is to attack the Griffins here, right? To slow them down. Ah, okay, so they cannot do anything. They can only move here. So that's good. Ooh, madness. But thankfully we already moved, so we can just dispel that. So yeah, this is another bonus of getting a red dragon in the army. I can move with all of my units before the enemy can do anything to me, really. Oh yeah, but they got the initiative bonus, but they didn't do anything. They just defended. Why they didn't attack? I guess AI is just that dumb. I still need to dispel it, and I forgot to cast a second spell completely. Or, oh no, I cast weakness last turn. Never mind. Never you mind. So, it's my dispel. There it is. I suppose I could have used Royal Mages, but it's fine. Ah, Taunt, right. I guess we can wait here, right? It's gonna be a lot of wasted damage on the Firehand Golems. I think I should be able to attack here, okay. Alright, I guess we could just use our Wall of Fire. How much damage are gonna... yeah. Red dragons are more than fine. So we could use our Wall of Fire to deal damage to Griffins for free, basically, and then stop the Soul Eaters from approaching my other units. Look at him go! Yay! You're such a beauty. Such a beauty, you know. I actually really like how dragons look in this game. So cool. Alright. And then, because we actually waited with Firehand Golems, now we can wait with the second spell and see what the enemy is gonna cast. Oh wait, because now the Griffins can actually attack me here. So I probably do want to attack them and try to kill them. Because I didn't get to slow them now. So I think one of them should still die to the burning attack, yeah. So one of them should not deal that much damage. It was just blindness on dragons. It's perfectly fine. Oh, okay, so blindness does not prevent counterattacks. That's the only difference between the transform. Alright. I want to focus down the Soul Eaters now, right? They're still far away. Wait, what? Oh no! I clicked defend by accident. Are you serious? I still wanna dispel that, right? Are you kidding me now? I clicked the bloody defend button by accident there. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Finish off the Griffin here, right? Nice. And dispel the fear from Ice Elementals. Dragon can just finish off the Soul Eaters here. Do I need to heal? Guess I could, since I can't really attack probably there. Make sure my dragons stay healthy. Although they probably don't need it, but... Initiative decrease? Okay, well, doesn't really change much. Although it's going to be annoying to target them now, not that they've hidden themselves behind that pillar there. And that's it. Yeah, the dragon makes a huge difference here. Holy shit. And oh yeah, and I keep and I completely forgot about the fact that this is still a rank 1. This can still grow bigger and stronger. Holy shit. Alright, I feel like I won the game already. A valuable item for sale, really? Okay. How about a powerful item to equip? What?
You. My insidious student.
But I defeated him. Why did he suddenly,
Now
like...
I know your tricks, Tenebras. Think you can kill me?
Oh no, Master. I'm here to be sure of your revival. You see, our benefactors wish to know how you succeeded. They need you.
Do you expect to take me alive?
This violates our agreement. You're much more dangerous than I imagined.
Wait, what?
We don't have much time. Get up.
What?
I thought Aranox had killed you. I'm so glad to see all your limbs attached and intact.
You never cease to amaze, Gazella. What did you do to Aranox?
I disincarnated him. Put some of that stuff I learned during our experiments to use. If only you knew. But everything's going to change now. You're still taking me to see Prince Adrian, yes? You did give your word.
The prince's order was to bring Aranox to him alive. I hope bringing you instead will suffice.
Wait, there's one more detail. A little while ago, Aranox received a very important message from the Herald, a proclamation of some sort. We have to retrieve that document. Aranox's study is at the top of these stairs.
Alright.
You'll find the Herald's proclamation somewhere up there.
So I guess we're not exactly at the end of the game. I thought I was getting closer, but... not quite there yet. So we have a bunch of Aranox's Sapphire for some reason. Hear the words of the Herald, hear the voice of unity. The adversary is hounding us across the Crown Lands. Many brothers and sisters have fallen, they are left without eternity. He marches to destroy the gates of unity and to purge all grace from the land of men. Ye who are faithful and righteous and wise, draw thy swords against him. Ye who wear the crown of truth upon thy brows, smite him wheresoever so he be encountered. Hear my call, the stronghold will host a circle of the loyal to open the gates of unity. Ours is the truth, brothers and sisters, and in its glory we shall abide in eternity, such is the Herald's word.
What a find.
Alright. Did they mean me? Because that's rude. I'm a she.
To the Citadel. We
All right.
must hurry.
There's nothing else here.
Locus Troni.
Thank you.
Who's that?
Yeah, so level 30 is maximum. I'm just wondering what this 0 out of 1 means. It's very unclear. This means it's like a, I don't know, Paragon level or something, but no clue. So not really maximum level, interesting. So in the end, I didn't even get to use all of my experience scroll. I should have used them earlier. Well.
We're done here. Go.
What? Go where?
Now escort me to the prince. Hurry.
Why would I do that? Perhaps you and Aranox are staging a trick to get closer to the prince.
I need to talk to Prince Adrian personally. I know who the Herald is, but I will only reveal that name to the prince. I saved your life. Why don't you trust me?
Sorcerers.
I don't know, you murdered Aranox there, even though that was against our orders, so... Not sure about trusting you.
My prince, Aranox the Dark Adept, who tried to murder you, is dead.
You killed him? I had been hoping to interrogate him.
Not me. Tenebros helped me, together with... I'm sure you know the Baroness Darden.
Tenebros wanted to use that monster for his own purposes. He didn't understand who he was dealing with. I had to intervene.
Baroness, thank you for your help, but... was nothing else retrieved from Aranox's lair?
Not quite, Your Highness. It appears that a certain herald wrote to Aranox. Here, have a read.
The stronghold will host a circle of the loyal to open the gates of unity. Who's this herald? And what stronghold are they talking about?
It is a strange tale, Your Highness, but your father, King Claudius, considered the Herald a loyal friend.
Who's that?
Auguste Montier, your father's advisor. May his years be long.
Impossible. Though, where did you learn this?
I spent many a month as Aranox's prisoner. I've seen them together with my own eyes. There's the traitor!
Get him!
Haha. Who would have thought, eh?
Fools. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Did you think you could frighten me?
Alright.
Curses. He's escaped. Where must I
Convenient
look for him
teleports
now?
everywhere.
What was that in his manifesto about the stronghold of unity?
I know where it is.
Then tell me. Is it in Rigurn? Artesania?
Closer, Your Highness. The stronghold of unity is Castle Cadence. Montier is as cocky as he is crafty. His secret stronghold is the castle given him by your father.
The blackguard. Find the head of the Citadel's security at once and relay my order. Take Cadence at once. Bring, no,
Yeah, I remember
drag
that castle.
traitor to
That
me.
makes sense.
In chains.
At once, my prince. And what about the Baroness?
The Baroness Dardenne shall stay here as my guest. There is much I wish to discuss with her.
Of course you do. Well, I'll leave you two to your own devices.
Ellie, you protect me.
This is
Meanwhile, we are getting out of here.
Who's that?
And on to the Castle Cadence. Now that I have a red dragon, I'm not really too afraid of any fight, honestly. There's not much that could, I think, get in my way now. Alrighty. Yeah, thankfully the FPS killing darkness is gone. I wonder if...
Damn it.
it would be nice if some units unlock somewhere. I would still be looking to replace my... sell some... Like, I have more than enough gold for anything I want, but... I wouldn't mind... to replace my disciples now as well with some other units. Like those chimeras. Like, I need to be able to get those chimeras somewhere, but I wonder where. I mean, they are... Well, maybe a Jacquard? Maybe he got them for some reason? Because they should be available somewhere where the magical units can be bought, right? Unless there will be like another map after this. And then there'll be like more shops and stuff available. Yeah, I'll be curious if I can buy chimera somewhere.
Hey!
You know what, let me Google that real quick. So I don't waste time looking for it and needlessly in case it's actually not available yet. To Chimera. Let's see. The Chimera. Beauty and the Beast side quests. Okay, so I don't think I sold this one. Okay. So they're locked behind a quest apparently. Do I even have it? I see, okay. So if I want the chimeras, I need to basically do this quest. And which might be worth it, because chimeras probably are better than the disciples at this stage. Disciples don't really do that much anymore, honestly. The damage is kind of whatever, and the healing is not that important, I think. But do I really want to? I mean, yeah, sure. Let's just do that one side quest, right? So I think I need to go... here, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Chimera sounds fun. They're a really fun unit to use as well, so... If, in case we're actually getting, closer to finishing the game, then we might as well enjoy some powerful units before we get there. chimeras are a lot of fun because they're very similar to flame eagles, and flame eagles were also really fun to use because of their dive ability.
Ah, that Belinda is so inventive. She used a very clever working here. That woman's so powerful. I wasn't able to remove that magical rockfall on the path. Undoubtedly the work of her pretty hand.
The threatened avalanche should be dispelled, as she promised. She also hinted at how to unlock the vault.
Aren't you overcomplicating things? You could simply force the vault gates open. After all these years, the protective magic on the entrance has probably withered to nothing. I doubt anyone was out here replenishing its mana reserves.
Let's go then. What are you waiting for?
I'd rather stay here. Because I'm afraid, but can you feel that? There's unusual magic in the air. And I don't mean Belinda's work. I'm gonna puzzle this out while you're busy with the vault. I'll pitch in if something goes awry.
Alright. So how do I get to the vault?
Such a convincing illusion.
Alright. So yeah, I'm guessing I need to do the Belinda codes because they will not let me do the power solution. Ooh, and we get some extra mana here, so that's nice. Since we are kind of low, I kind of want to save it up. Maybe upgrade the blindness. Now that I got in some extra mana here from those crystals. Got a dispel. Right, we have to do this puzzle now, basically. Do I have any clues on how to do this? Is it somewhere in the quest? Use Belinda's codes. Is it in my inventory? Belinda's hint, yes. By fire and spark, the monster shall awaken and serve you. Those without mind, without will, shall bow before the skillful. Your path is thus. Trust the instinct granted to you by the creator. All monsters shall be below men. All shall be cast in the color of magic, and then your spark will light the mana crystal. Open the doors without fear and obtain the which I Belinda have run ahead and give it to you. Okay. Your path is thus. Trust the instinct granted to you by the creator. So creator, all monsters shall be below men, and all shall be cast in the color of magic. What? How does this have to do anything with this? I see what's going on here. Okay, so this does this. Okay, but that's not gonna be helpful here, right? Because now I'm back to square one. So this one pushes those back down. Yeah, the hint from Belinda is not very useful, is it? Right? Because I can read it again, but by fire and by spark, the monster shall be okay. Trust the instinct granted to you by the Creator. All monsters shall be below men. All shall be cast in the color of magic, and then your spark will light the mana crystal. Which is all fine, but they're not really different from each other, so it doesn't really tell me like the correct order or anything here. So I guess I'll just have to figure it out by myself, eh? Okay, so those two kind of just push one down, two down, and one up. This guy... Okay, so this actually pushes all those three down. This one pushes all those three down. Wait, what? Which one was that was pushing three down? Oh, so it's not necessarily like that, apparently. Okay, this appears to work differently than I thought. Okay. Okay, so this one activates those three apparently. Damn it.
Let's
I did it.
continue.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I thought that this one should put the three of them down, so I was trying to work towards it. I thought I messed it up, but apparently I got it right, so... Alright. There's a bunch of stuff here, but that might be below me, actually. Like all those things. I'm guessing there's like a level below me here. Alright. That's nice. Nice view of those lands. Ready. Wait, what? I need to talk to Erasmus. Never mind. Never you mind.
I figured it out. Careful.
Did ya? What did you figure out? Yeah, I'm guessing now we're getting attacked or something. Alright, now we have to deal with the enemy chimeras. Okay, they have 5 initiative, thankfully, so they're not that fast, but there's a ton of them. And they're maximum, so now I can see their maximum upgrade, which is 1000 health. Damage is kind of not that big, but we can have 2 of them. But I guess because of their abilities, that kind of makes up for kind of low low auto attack damage, right? And their like overall swiftness, I suppose. But they do deal magic damage, so I guess that also kind of makes up for it. All right. And for some reason, we are on a snowy battlefield, but I guess that's fine. All right, so we really do want to slow down the chimeras, right? And I think I can do this. Initiative cannot be decreased, immune to initiative decreased, shock and stun debuffs. Okay, so only their initiative cannot be decreased, but I can slow them down still. So I want to slow them down. And probably cast Shroud. Because if I'm gonna slow them down, it's 3, so they're still gonna be relatively fast on my army, unless they clamp up and I can slow them down with Ice Elementals. Okay, we do get some gargoyles here, but I'm not gonna probably care about them too much. Okay, so this should be fine. Right, torpor this. Yeah, so I would kind of have to count on them to clamp up so I can slow them down nicely. And obviously it's gonna be a little bit difficult to deal with fire elementals since I can only damage them with real mages, disciples, and my spells. So yeah, will be interesting. So since I'm not gonna kill them quickly, I actually may want to use Shroud here. Because they will be last to die, for sure. And meanwhile, I can just focus down the chimeras. Well, I can deal some damage to them with my spells, I guess. Like when it comes to the real mages. But I think I prefer to focus on the chimeras because I debuff the fire elementals anyways. Oh yeah, they can still use the chimera jump to get to me. Oh shit, I should have protected my rail mages better there. So I already killed one there, so I'm gonna disable the one in the... Oh, they cannot be disabled. Ooh, whoopsie. Haha. Well, we are in for a treat. So one of them is gonna jump here for sure and attack my royal mages, but that's better if they attack the disciples, so I should not move with my dragon yet. Maybe they'll just go after the gargoyles, that's also possible. They're not using that ability apparently, okay. I guess AI really is stupid in this game. It's really not playing at all effectively. Just doing random things really. Alright, so I have to focus down the elementals with the units that actually can attack them, right? So... And... oh yeah, they did actually got next to each other nicely for my AoE there, so that's perfect. That takes care of them basically, unless they actually decide to use the jump ability. Okay, we don't really have any good attacks with the dragon, but I guess I'm just gonna go after the chimeras. Pin them down here, basically, within the control zone. Okie doke. Now I think I want to summon here, just to make sure that my... disciples are protected. And do I need to care about Firehand Golems? Or about the... I keep calling all golems Firehand Golems apparently these days. About the Iron Golems? Not sure, I think. Firehand Golems should survive that, especially now that I gave them armor increase. I should probably keep punching the chimeras down. Oh wow, that's my first over 1000 hit, I think. That was a nice crit. And the attack here. Maybe I should have attacked the cameras, not sure. I don't really have any... Oh, no, I have some debuffs there. Let's get rid of them. For the dragons, probably just attack, right? They can survive like a lot. Killing one chimera there is big. Dragons are so great. Are those like maximum upgraded gargoyles? No, not really. Just rank 1. Probably just attack the iron golems, I guess. Maybe we can kill one there. So I don't think I could have targeted the fire elementals anyways. They're a bit hidden right now from my sight. They're not dealing any damage anyway, so that should be fine. I guess I can just weaken everybody now just to... just to seal the deal, you know? Now they should deal absolutely 0 damage. Okay, they activated the control zone for nothing. What are my dragons doing? Still over half health. They folded down. Yeah, because that was a critical hit from the Firehand Golems. So yeah. Nice. Just wait with the golems. Attack the Chimera if I can. I could. If this golem wasn't in the way, but I guess I'm just gonna kill the other one. Doesn't too much, I suppose. Not much that can go wrong here anymore. Yeah, Dragon is like activating God mode basically. So I guess if I were to play this on higher difficulty, then trying to get to the point where you can get a dragon like as fast as possible sounds plausible, although there is like a lot of difficult fights along the way that you cannot really skip. But yeah, but pushing the main quest until you can get to the dragon sounds like a good plan. I really should have been attacking the fire elementals still, but I guess maybe I can just cast some spells on them. It's like the highest damage spell that I can cast for cheap. Just curse or whatever, right? Okay, the bears is gonna help here definitely with the damage on the fire elementals. golems. Yeah, they have no choice but to finish off the chimeras if they could attack them. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay, the Royal Mage is gonna do anything, the Dragon's gonna do anything. So I have to rely on the Gargoyles, my bears, basically, to finish off the Ferrometals. Yeah, won't be easy to target them, maybe from here. Okay. And we're done. Yeah, that's a little bit awkward because I couldn't attack the fire elementals with like over half of my army. And we already got an upgrade. Like, how is it that this guy only requires like 600 experience to rank up? It's so little. And already rank too. And some more damage. Probably more health, but I cannot tell because it just say 2k. So who knows? But I would assume that it's more than 2000 now. But definitely more damage, right? The damage should have increased there. Alright. Okay, so this should unlock a Chimera somewhere with some of the vendors.
I never would have expected the lovely Belinda to tangle with such horrible creatures.
Yes, she has curious tastes. Was that her trap?
Not quite, my dear. The monsters are hers, but the trap. I sense some more unusual traces here. I must report to the Archmage immediately. I'll start with the good news. We've secured the gargoyles. You can use them too, my dear. Did you notice how well they fight?
I did indeed. Are you planning to sell them?
Aloran must have received my signal by now. He will teleport the gargoyles straight to the tower. You can find them there when you return. I've got nothing else to do here. Now, I must make peace with one formidable, yet, I hope, merciful witch. Until we meet again.
Okay. Sadly, I don't get to use the same teleport apparently. Do I get to get it from this gargoyle here? Hello. Aha! There you are. Oh, thank you for your service, disciples. And welcome, chimeras. Nice. Yep, definitely a fine unit. Definitely a fine unit. Alright. Now our army looks a little bit better. Obviously we can only have 2. But that should be good enough, right? They definitely still deal way more damage than the disciples ever could. And they are very flexible. They could do like a lot of AoE damage. They can go in and then escape back with the jump. So yeah, I'm really liking the looks of my army now. Who cares about gargoyles if you could have dragon and a chimera, right? So I think this might be my army for the rest of the game, honestly. Like, every unit is good in their own right. They all kind of serve different purpose as well. be interested in finishing the Find All Tablets quest because that actually unlocks a vendor. And that vendor might have some like set items and stuff that I would be interested in checking out. But yeah, I think I'll finish here for today. We got to do a lot. I got to buy a dragon and use a dragon, and now I feel like I probably have everything I need to finish the game, and hopefully will not have to grind too much anymore and can focus on actually finishing the game. And then we'll see about future playthroughs. I'll probably still would like to wait for some more updates before I do that, like especially when it comes to being able to increase the combat speed would be very nice if I were to tackle like higher difficulty levels and stuff like this, because then that's probably going to involve like a lot of loading and a lot of fighting. So being able to fight faster obviously is going to be big in terms of saving time and stuff. So anyways, I think that's going to be for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to know where I go live, please feel free to hit the follow button. Otherwise, you can check out my YouTube channel and stuff. I won't be online tomorrow. Normally, I would be, because I'll be having a day out in the mountains with my wife. And I'll be back on Monday on a short stream. And then otherwise back for a longer stream later next weekend. And yeah, so thank you very much. And see you next time, maybe. Bye-bye.